What's up, Enduro guys? This is your program for the 24th of March, and we're going in at the deep end. I nearly said balls deep, but that would be totally awful. Anyway, I said it now. We're going in balls deep day one to some capacity work. Lots of things going on here, so pay attention. The main part is going to be burpees over a box, pull-ups and toes to the bar, but I'll explain how that's going to work. At the start, in between each one, and at the end, 5 minutes steady state turbo trainer or assault bike, something cycling wise. So it'd be good if you could be on a static bike for this. If you don't have access to that, a rowing machine is fine, but I would rather you on a bike. The first one is as many rounds as you can in 5 minutes of 6 burpee box overs. So that's chest and thighs to the ground, stand, jump on, and that's 1 rep. Come back, 2 reps and so on, twinned with 6 pull-ups. So kipping pull-ups, if you have them, and then continue. Once you've done that 5-minute interval, then back on the bike for steady state stuff. The next time off is going to be a little bit different. You're going to do a burpee, but 2 box jumps. So it's chest and thighs to the ground, over once, over twice, that's 1 rep. You're going to do that 6 times. Then you're going to do 3 pull-ups and 3 toes to bar. You're going to continue that for 5 minutes, then back on the bike for another 5 minutes steady to kind of get your heart rate down and get ready for the last one, which is 1 burpee, 2 over box jumps. So it's chest and thighs to the ground, onto the box. That's 1. And then off, that's 1 rep. You're gonna do that 6 times, twinned with 6 toes to bar. As many rounds as you can in 5 minutes, then a 5-minute blast on the bike to finish. So, scaling options for the pull-ups, probably jumping pull-ups, because it's a capacity-based workout, hanging from a bar, feet on the ground. So replicating the kipping movement is going to be good for your shoulders. You're helping the movement with a little jump. For the toes to bar, it's knee raises or straight leg raises, entirely up to you. Obviously the height of the box can be variable. Then, so core finisher for day one, band holds. If you've been on the program for a while, you know that these are really good. I love them. So, plenty of tension on the band against the rig, lunge position, outside leg forwards, holding out. The further out you hold, the harder it is. The closer in, the easier. So hold out far, 30 seconds, swap sides, 30 seconds, and you're going to do that round at least 3 times, maybe 5 if you fancy. And that's that for day one. So day 2, we're going to go into some dumbbell work. We're going to be doing 15 deadlifts, 12 hang power cleans, 9 shoulder to overhead, and 6 each side lunges. Once you've done that, drop the dumbbells, as many burpees as you can in the remaining time. You've got a 3-minute window to do that in. Then you're going to rest 2 minutes and repeat 5 times. So it's 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off, 5 times round. The dumbbell deadlifts, you can do this with a bar. If you're proficient with a bar, then by all means load up and use a bar. I'd rather use dumbbells for control if you're not proficient with barbell work and staying safe. And then finishing day 2, because it's so much fun, a 10K row time trial. 10K? Woo! 5K, fuck 10K. 5K row time trial. So we want about 20 minutes of hard pace work. So if you don't have a rower, use something else and do about 20 minutes high pace to absolutely blast you. And then that's it for day 2. That's it for day 2. Day 3 is going to be 2 workouts. These are called chippers. So you chip your way down. It's going to be 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5. You're going to do ring rows and ring dips. If you don't have rings, you can go underneath a bar. You can use a bar for dips. there's big numbers, fine for the rows. Make these harder by putting your leg on a box, go parallel. The dips are going to be very hard to do these numbers. So by all means, put a band in between, scale that down, make it really achievable. So the purpose of this is muscular endurance on your top half, as well as a little blast of a run in between. So you're going to do 400-meter run in between each one of those. Obviously scale the run to something else if you're not a keen runner or you don't have access to get in between that quickly. Workout 2, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 wall balls. So a nice squat, hit the target, 50 turning, 50 box jumps, so super high reps on the hip opening, and then 20 calorie assault bike if you've got one in between each. That 20 calories can be any other piece of equipment. I'd rather you use an assault bike, but if you don't have access to one, a rowing machine, a ski erg, anything like that is fine for around about a minute of hard pace work. And that's that for, oh no, sorry, we've got a core finisher for day 3, which is accumulate 3 to 5 minutes in an L position. So what I mean by that is hanging from a bar, bringing your knees, your legs straight up. So see how this L position. So maybe set a timer for 10 to 15 minutes, accumulate 3 to 5 minutes in that position. If that's super tough for you, it's important to be hanging from the bar, but be knee raise, just holding that brace. So you're basically controlling your midline, and your hip flexor is going to get a bit fired, but a lot of the benefits of the grip and the position that you're in from underneath the bar. And that's that for day 3. Day 4 is an optional steady state cardio recovery day or a capacity day. It's entirely up to you. It's written there on the PDF, each one, so follow it as you need to. Last week we had some mobility stuff on day 4 that you can refer back to. We're still working on the videos. They're very nearly done and they will be coming out soon. Apologies for the delay on those. So use day 4 as a recovery or a capacity day, but something where there's not a lot of time under tension. So regardless, you should be all right for the weekend riding. If you've got a race, then use this day 4 on the recovery side as a taper for the race. So this is a good thing to do on a Wednesday or Thursday before a race at the weekend. You can hit Mondays and Tuesdays pretty much the same as is programmed. Then on Wednesday, Thursday, the day 4, replace that for the other days, and then rest, recover, race. If you've got any specific questions around tapering, we are going to be doing videos for these things coming up, but please ask us, send us a message, and then we'll gladly help for your specific time domain for tapering and how you're feeling at that time. So the communication channels are always open. Send us messages, emails. Sometimes there's a little delay, so be conscious that if you need a reply in 24 hours, it might not happen. So give plenty of time by asking us questions. And that's that for this week. So, as I just said, any questions, send them over. If not, happy gymming, happy riding. I'll see you next week. Peace.